This game is extremely important to me, man, for a few reasons. One, I played League of Legends for so many years. Like, I'm very familiar with the IP and all the characters, and I really want to see them in a genre that I actively play. I don't really play League anymore. I don't really play any MOBAs anymore. So I'm really excited to see them again. And two, they revealed this game, or Tom Cannon came on the stage at EVO for the first EVO that I ever watched, the one where he comes on the stage and he says Riot's developing a fighting game. And it was a big catalyst for getting me into the genre because I was so upset and unhappy with League of Legends. When I saw him say that on the stage, I was like, this is it. Like, this is a sign. I'm going to take the plunge and I'll at least learn the basics because I thought, kind of naively, I thought because he's announcing that they're developing the game now in 2019, maybe by 2020 or 2021, the game will be out. So I can learn some of the basics and get my fundamentals down and I'll be ahead of all my friends and everything. It is now almost 2023, and the game is nowhere near close to finished. The game is nowhere near close to coming out, but I really ended up enjoying Street Fighter and stuff way more than I thought, so I still play it, right? I still play it, and overall, it was just a net positive for me. So this game, I'm very excited for, and I want to take a look at all the news with you here today. Showed a little Vi mural. I hope Vi's in the game.
Hi everyone, this is Tom from the Project L team. I'm back with our second promised update this year. Our last two updates focused on the big picture. We're a free-to-play tag team fighter set in the universe of Runeterra. I know at this point you're probably itching for some details.
Definitely.
So this time, we're going to send the year off right with a deep dive into some of our core systems. But first, here's a quick update on Alawi.
Oh boy.
We revealed Alawi in our update last August.
This character is a bully in the real
Back
game.
then, Alawi was in the initial DNA phase of development, where designers, narrative writers, and artists explore concepts for the character's visuals, thematics, and overall kit design.
Seen any gameplay?
Over the past few months, the team has taken Alawi from concept to an early playable form.
We will see gameplay.
Alawi is now live in our internal
Wow, she looks really good.
with this early draft of her model and kit.
She got a little
What
setup
you're
with the
seeing here is
tentacle.
about 30% complete. Right now, the team is focused on fully realizing her combat fantasy as a big body brawler and narrowing in on the mechanics of her tentacle
That's cool.
attacks. Meanwhile, the art team continues to work on her model, animations, sound, and VFX. She's still got a lot of work to be done, and that means
That's
it's time to talk about our
30%
big
finish.
update for
That looks like
today,
a
Project
complete
L's
character
gameplay.
in any other game. I'm excited to see how that character pans out, even though I'm probably not going to play her. That guy has like 3 hitboxes on his desk.
Hey everyone, I'm Sean Unconquerable Rivera, Game Director and Gameplay Design Lead for Project L, and I'm here to talk you through some of our core gameplay principles. We want to create a game where you can have fun right away,
Stage looks
while
really
also
nice,
rewarding you
too.
for the time you spend mastering it. Our dream is making sure our champions have fast, powerful abilities, look really sick while doing them, and are even more powerful when paired with flexible systems.
I don't know if they said.
Gameplay that has
But,
quick, fluid
I'm
movement
guessing
at
there's
its
level
core
1,
is
2, and 3
extremely important
supers.
to us.
It's a tag game.
We believe there are a ton of opportunities for player expression and mastery through how you move. In Project L, you can walk,
boy.
run,
Okay,
dash.
sorry, I don't want to pause too many times, but this is something that if you don't play like anime games, if you don't play DBFZ or Melty Blood or something, you're probably going to have trouble adjusting, right? If you're like me, you mostly play Street Fighter and games like that don't really, I mean, they're kind of they're not movement heavy, right? Movement is still a very important option, but they're not super movement centric like a game like Melty Blood is, or even Smash, right? It becomes very difficult when the game is movement based because the spacing rules not only apply on the ground, but they also apply in the air now. So you have to be able to navigate and move your character around in the air, even though they're kind of in this weird floating state. It can be very difficult, but it's nothing that you
Dash,
can't
jump,
learn.
Long jump and super jump.
That's a lot of movement
And
options.
on
Sorry, I
chain
reminded.
dash, jump. In Project L, you can walk, run, dash, chain dash, jump, long jump, and super jump.
It's a lot.
And on top of that, many champions have their own unique air mobility options.
She has a dive kick and an air dash.
Putting your champ in the right place at the right time is a skill that you can gradually get better at over time.
Well, that was cool. Just like
It's
a
skill that you can gradually get better
projectile
at
she
over
can
time.
run behind.
We also want to incentivize action. This means making sure that your offense is rewarding.
Oh my God, what was that?
Pressing. Plus,
Just
we think
launched
this
her.
makes playing and watching more
A
exciting.
mid-screen wall balance. Damn, the combos look very
We
long.
want you to have powerful buttons which are useful in a number of ways, while also giving you the tools you need to defend against them. We have a mix of big, clear defensive options and some more nuanced systems that reward you for reading.
I'm wondering if these are auto combos or like a mix. How Melty Blood was, where you can like do partial auto combos and then like cancel into real, like a real combo. Like you don't have to keep mashing it. You can continue from the auto combo. I don't really know because so far I don't think this game has motions from what we've seen. Right? It's like direction and then a button. You know, I don't really know how that's gonna
Your
work.
opponent's next move. Those are just some of the basics, but I've still got more to cover today. We were originally developing Project L to be a 1v1 game where 2 champions enter and 1 emerges victorious. But around 2 years ago, we made the pivot to a tag team assist-based fighter. Our tag systems are deep and flexible.
So just before he continues here, if you don't play any tag fighters or team-based fighters, like I don't play any, I play a little bit of DBFZ. A tag fighter and a team fighter are not the same. A tag fighter is just 2 characters. You have a point and an anchor. A team fighter, you have like a point, and then you have a middle character, and then you have an anchor, right? It's 2v2 versus 3v3. This is a 2v2 game.
Aim
At
will
least for
help you
now,
unlock
because
your
they already
defenses.
changed it once.
They work in tandem with our champions, allowing 2 champion teams to take down opponents together. We really felt like it gave us more space to create hype moments where our champions could live up to their fantasies. And I mean, who doesn't love a good team
Put
fight?
up my webcam real quick. I feel like it's kind of in the way. Oh, damn, I'm missing the good stuff. Hold on. Sorry. Wow. Wall bounce combo. Is it a dash cancel? Yeah, he dash canceled his button. Oh, he called her in to finish the combo and she stayed in. Wow. Combos look very flashy, especially for a game where people... What the hell was that? I'm sure he'll explain it in a second. The combos look very flashy, especially for a game with no motion inputs. Like I said, they're like directions and buttons from what we've seen. But the way that they integrate it into the combo structure, I think will make or break it, right? A lot of people don't like the fact that there might not be motion inputs. To me, it doesn't really matter as long as the gameplay is fun.
All right, let's break down some of the things you just saw. Your
Yeah, I
main
wanna see that
champion,
green thing.
which we'll call your point, and your assist champion can set up some killer combos using all of our tag systems.
Oh, is that what it is in tag games? Is it a point and an assist character, not an anchor?
But for
Did
today,
I messed that
I
up.
want to focus on 3 of them.
I might have messed that
Assist
up.
actions, handshake tag, and dynamic save.
That's
These
the green
names aren't
thing.
locked, so they may
Yeah, I
be
see
called
that.
something different the next time you see them. Assist actions are your bread and butter, and each champion has 2 they can perform from off screen.
Oh.
You can even hold the input to get a charge assist.
Oh, okay.
Handshake tag lets you immediately swap between your point and assist champion.
Oh, that's
as
what we
long
saw
as
in the
they're both
corner
on
with
screen.
Ari.
When combined with assist actions, it also lets you set up some really powerful pressure sequences. And you can even use these to extend your combos as well.
The fact that she
powerful
just
pressure
stands there after you've already tagged Echo
And you
in is kind of a mix-up in
can
itself.
even use these
See how she's just standing there and it looks like she's gonna do something and then
to
Echo
extend
just
your
hits
combos as
you?
well.
That's pretty messed up.
The last tag system I want to talk about today is Dynamic Save, Project L's combo breaker.
Oh.
At the start of each match, you have access to your Dynamic Save ability. Dynamic Save lets you call your assist champion on screen in an attempt to save your point champion. If successful,
Oh, it's like a
the results
burst.
can be explosive. But be careful about timing your Dynamic Save, because it can be countered if you're being too predictable.
Oh, okay. You can call out the burst. See, when he said
still no-
combo breaker, I thought he was talking about like Killer Instinct. I thought he was gonna press a button mid combo and it was gonna say combo breaker, and he was gonna just get knocked out of his combo. But it's more like a whatever it's called in MK. I think it's called break in MK, and it's like a burst in
More to
Guilty Gear
uncover about our gameplay,
or
but that's all
Spark
we're
in
ready to share
DBFZ.
for now.
It's like Spark.
Thanks for watching.
But I don't know if
and
it gives
I'll
you
hand things
power.
Back to Tom to say goodbye.
These are cool. Oh, third strike. Wow. Look at this. These cabinets are really cool. They have like Riot Games all over them and stuff. They're playing Guilty Gear back there too. I just saw
Thanks,
that.
Sean. We're pretty pumped about how things are coming together, and I hope you are too.
Sorry, I'm gonna pause again. Just gonna noticed it, but the cabs are running PS4s. I just saw that. I noticed the UI.
As always, let us know what you think. Also, Thanks to all the tournament organizers who met with us at EVO last summer to share your thoughts, feelings, and hopes for Project L's community and competitive scene. We're making this game with you in mind, and we want to empower you to keep pushing our community forward.
That is probably the most important thing that he said today, because the way that Riot Games work competitively is very confusing at times. They can make their own leagues, and then they franchise these leagues, and only certain teams can enter and certain people can play. But the fact that he said it, he said it that TOs and grassroots stuff is being in mind, right? Like it is in Riot's mind, and they don't want to like stifle that stuff or stomp it out. I also think it's important to say things like this after the whole Panda blow up thing. That was very important, right? Like I really caught on to that.
Finally, for those of you out there looking to get into fighting games for the first time, try finding a local scene in your area. Fighting games, like most things, are way better when they're enjoyed with friends. FGC folks, help the new folks out by sharing your links in the comments. Thanks so much for everything, and stay tuned for more next year.
If you guys are, dang, look at my face because the screen's red. If you guys are new to fighting games and you happen to stumble upon this video and you want to find your local FGC, there's a few ways to do it. Usually you can just look up your city followed by FGC and you'll find the Discord server, or you'll find a Facebook page. A lot of them still use Facebook. Sorry in advance. But usually you'll find Discord, Facebook. You might find, I don't know, a Twitter or something. You can DM it and get some information. But it is much more fun when you can go out and meet people and sit down with them. Don't be afraid to do so either. Don't be afraid to go out and play, because you feel like, so some people feel like when they're starting, they're not good enough to go play offline. They're going to get embarrassed or anything like that. Don't feel like that, right? Everybody's there to play fighting games. They're excited to help you learn in most cases, pretty much all cases in my experience. They just are excited that you're interested in something they're interested in. So get out there and support your locals. With that said, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider subscribing, and I'll talk to you again very soon.